class, your instructor will introduce you to 2 rally signs that you will from time to time encounter on the rally course or in a rally trial. And they are the halt, walk around, and the halt, 1, 2, 3 steps forward. So the halt really just means that you are going to stop and your dog will sit. With this sign, the halt, walk around, we're just going to build on a skill that I've already demonstrated, and that is your dog's ability to stay when you move away from your dog. So if this was my dog would halt and sit next to me in heel position. I would ask my dog to wait, or I would imply a wait because I'm not asking for my dog to move forward. I would normally leave with my foot that is farther away from my dog. Again, that will signal to my dog that my dog's not coming with me, because if I wanted my dog to heel, I would leave with my foot closer to my dog. So wait, and I will walk around my dog such that I go past my dog's head and then come along my dog's side, past the tail, and back into heel position. My dog is allowed to move his head, so my dog may opt to follow me around and then flip his head back so he can see me coming up this way. That's fine. But my dog must remain in a sit while I do this and must not leave that position. So that's the halt, walk around sign, and I will demonstrate it in a moment. Remember, if you are at the novice level, your dog will do this with a leash on, so you should hold the leash up from your dog so that as you're walking around, that leash is just held up and you're spinning around it as if you were dancing around a maypole. The other sign is the halt 1, 2, 3 steps forward, and this involves 4, yes, I said 4 sits. So we want to be sure that we've built a lot of value for sit. I cannot overemphasize how much your dog must enjoy sit if you are going to be successful in rally. So with this one, we are going to heel up to the sign, and then we're going to proceed as follows. So I'm going to heel probably about 10 feet to get to the sign. Sit. So that's the initial sit, the one represented by this halt. Then I'm going to take 1 step, sit. 2 steps, sit. 3 steps, sit. And then I can heel away to my next sign. So you can see 4 sits. What you're really doing is building duration. You're asking for a sit, and if your dog can do that well, you're rewarding it. But then the next time maybe you're asking for that initial sit, your dog did it well, you're saying good boy or good girl. And then you're taking 1 step, asking for a sit, and you might reinforce that one. You're going to ping pong back and forth. Sometimes I reward just the first sit, sometimes I reward 2 sits. When my dog can always get the second sit, then I might start occasionally asking for the first sit, good job. Sit, good job, no reinforcement. 2 more steps, sit, dog did it, yay, that's a really good moment, so we'll reinforce that. But then we might want to make an easier round where we just ask for 1 sit. We don't always want to ask for harder and harder as we're building duration. And you can see how this is a duration skill because we're going from 1 sit to 4 sits. So we're asking for a lot more, a longer behavior from our dog before reinforcement. The good news is that in the CARO novice course, in a trial, you are permitted after that final 4th sit, while your dog remains in a sit, to say yes, and to remove a treat from the pocket further away from your dog and give it to your dog. Remember, your dog should remain in sit while eating the treat. If your dog stands, then you need to re-sit your dog before you move away. So, those are the 2 signs. I'm going to bring out my dog and try to demonstrate them, and hopefully my dog will be cooperative. Good job. Pixie, get in. Sit. Ready? Heel. Sit. Wait. Yes. Good job. Good job. Heel. Sit. Heel. Sit. Heel. Sit. Heel. Sit. Yes. Good job. What a good girl. Nice. Good girl. Good girl. Spin. Good. Good job. So after doing a long series of stationary cues, I'm going to want to do something with my dog that my dog enjoys, which is why I threw in a spin. I want to have some movement. I'm always, always, always trying to build value for those stationary behaviors. And our dogs like to move, so let's make sure we build value for those behaviors. Okay, have fun practicing those signs this week and the skills associated with them.